So I'm going to rebate a step using a different bit. Now the bit I'm going to use has a bearing guided cutter, but this time the cutter is just a little bit ahead of that. So instead of routing flush to it, it's going to route a little groove. Now by controlling using the router table, we can adjust the height of this cut. I think we're probably going to go for about 4 or 5 millimeter depth of the bindings. Once you've changed the router bit to do the binding, what you need to do is do a test cut on a scrap piece of wood, 1.5 centimeters, which is just about right. That's fine. Once you've taken time and you've gone around several times, you need to have a close look at it and to investigate what I've done. I've just made pencil markings where I've noticed that the routing hasn't gone all the way around clear, to the same depth. So if you just pencil mark around, on this side I've got a bit of rough grain here, so I've actually put a tiny bit of super glue on just to harden the spruce a bit, so it works a little bit better than shellac. So when hopefully when I route this will nicely clean up and I'll be able to get a nice smooth line. Otherwise it's looking alright. So I've got one more pass. Okay, so we've got our instrument with all the grooves cleaned up, nice and smooth and ready. What we now need to do is to make it, we need to cut up here. Now this is the only part which isn't finalised. Now up here we've already got a worn up piece of banding in. Now what we need to do is to tie that up with the linings. Now if I just lay the lining on the groove, this slides up. Now this has got a, I'm not doing anything fancy here. It's just going to be a butt joint over here. But as you see, the router cuts like a rounded shape, so I've got to actually cut that in with a chisel or a knife and make sure that's nice and square. And again on the other side, and again on the top as well, I've got to do the same. So, and also I'm going to square off the back. I'm going to cut from a line from here all the way to the back, and then I'm going to glue on a piece of walnut. Okay, so if we lay our chisel on the line, and we take it around to the side and make a little groove for saw to go on, and do the same on the other side. Lay the chisel on. Okay, we're just making a little dent. Now we have the front, and we should have 2 little dents that we should be able to match up. And we do that with a knife first of all. So we mark across. And now we should be able to place our saw very carefully in that groove. Now, be careful not to go too deep, although just okay, I'm reversing the instrument now. Again, we simply lay the chisel on the other end, and we should be able to lever off quite easily. Okay, we're going to glue on a walnut heel cap. This won't be shaped until after the glue is dried. But before that, we're going to just finish off chiseling the binding will go straight up to the end. Do the same this side. Insert the chisel in. I'm going to be using my heated bending iron to do my bindings. I'm going to do it in one piece this time, so I'm going to heat in the middle, I'm going to make the curve, and then I'm going to take it around. Okay, once we've got the bottom curve done, then we do the recurve, the facing curve. Now that the bindings have been bent to size, what we need to do now is to trim off the excess here so that the linings fit inside the groove, and then we can glue up. Okay, now that it's all the binding is strapped up, we can leave this for a couple of hours and then we can take it off and have a look.